Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. How are you all doing today? It is really a very warm day here in New York City. And if you are somewhere where it's getting warm, or it's already warm, or it's hot, you know what I'm talking about. It is so hot here. Now, guys, I have a fan going. If it's disturbing you guys, let me know if there's too much of a hum on the chat. Now, today we are going to address hair. That's something that I tend not to talk about much on my channel. But today we are going to just basically talk about some wonderful ingredient that you can use to grow your hair, to get rid of bald spot. And they're very unusual ingredient that most people are not aware that is great for the hair. Falling hair, thinning hair, split ends, you name it. Just some natural ingredient that you can use and mix with other ingredients to take care of your hair. Now, if you are at a certain age, like a very young age in your 20s and all of that, most time the trouble you have with your hair is either dry hair or dandruff or split ends. However, as you get older, the hair tend to start thinning for a lot of us, and eventually some of us start to get gray and all of that good stuff. So we're gonna try to thicken the hair up as we get older. And if you're young, you're gonna try to control split ends and dandruff and all of that. I do also know that a lot of younger people, when they process their hair, it also gets thin. So here today, I'm going to give some, remedies. So we're basically going to talk about all different kinds of things you could use in your hair. And I still will take questions, and we'll just have a wonderful half an hour interacting with each other. Now, as usual, let me do some shout out. Rita, hi Rita, and Rita Holmes, that is, I get 3 hearts today. Yes. Ernest Arman, hi pretty girl, hi, right back at you, Ernest. And we have Tammy Williams, hello Tammy. Patricia, hi Patricia, how are you? Happy Sunday. In Guyana, we are very hot. Yes. Lucy, those of us with gastric bypass surgery suffer from extreme hair loss, and that is the reason why we're doing hair loss today. There's a lot of reason why someone could lose their hair. You could actually have medical situation going on, and you could be totally stressed out, just many different factors. It could be genetics, and all these things cause people to have thin hair and also to lose their hair. And not to mention, cancer patients tend to have, a lot going on with the hair also. And there are many people just process their hair and it's just start to fall. Okay, so normally when that happens, you need to turn to natural remedy. Now there's some famous remedies out there that everybody know that is good for the hair, such as like castor oil. You also have like shea butter. You also have like some new things now, like the aloe vera and all of these cactus oil. And these wonderful remedies is good, like really good for the hair. However, there are 3 that I'm going to talk about today that is really and truly good for the hair, but people tend to just overlook, or they're just not aware that it's good for the hair. All right, some more shout out. If you have a question today, anything about hair growth, hair loss, please feel free to comment. And guys, I always forget to mention new development. If you are living anywhere in the United Kingdom, England, guess what? You now can shop my Amazon list. So underneath most of my videos now, you're going to see recommendation, like the products that we use in the show. You're going to see a US and you're going to see UK below. I've been putting the link in, but I keep forgetting to tell people, if you're in England, look below. You're going to see the link for Amazon United Kingdom, and the same products that is above for the US is going to be the same products in the description for United Kingdom. It's just that when you click on it, it's going to take you to the United Kingdom Amazon store. Now, please note that some products that we do get here in the US, you do not get it over there in England. So, you know, it's not, might not be everything give and take. And very soon we're going to have Canada link coming up for you guys. All right. Now, if you're somewhere else and you think you're missing out, just let me know and I'll research to see if they have Amazon in your area. All right, guys, so that is it for announcement. Now, we're halfway through the year, and as you guys know, we have some big things coming up for the end of the year, and that is like our giveaway. Last week, I asked people to just send their email. I think I received just like 1 or 2 people not taking this gift giving serious so early, and last minute, they're just going to flood my inbox with their email. But if you are watching, please just send me your email. If you are a regular watcher, or if you just want to be a part of our big Christmas thing, holiday thing coming up at the end of the year. And that's all I can say about it. So send your email to khichibeauty@gmail.com, and definitely we'll save it for the big happenings. Okay, now one main ingredient that most of you know, this ingredient that is very good for thinning hair, bald spot, is rosemary. Okay, rosemary. And rosemary is a herb, and we normally use it as a spice. I used to love eating me some rosemary chicken. I don't eat chicken anymore, but I used to love that. I just like the flavor of it in the food, you know. So when I'm making like salad and this stuff, I normally make a little rub with some olive oil and I pour that rosemary. Nice. However, it is good for your hair. Very good for your hair. Now you can take this rosemary, and I hope you guys know what rosemary is. I should have bring a piece or something here with me, but research it when you're done. Rosemary, great for the hair. Okay, now what you can do with this rosemary is actually to boil the rosemary. And no, you're not gonna boil all of the nutrients and minerals and vitamins and stuff from the rosemary that is great for the hair. It is just like green tea. When you brew that green tea, that's what you're gonna do with this rosemary. Just take a bunch of it, don't skim on it, don't put a little piece, like a bunch of rosemary, and you pour some hot water, crush it or blend it, and pour the hot water over it and let it steep, and just leave it there overnight. And then you are actually going to use the rosemary water to rinse your hair. It's going to be like a final rinse, not a first wash and then you shampoo it over. No, you are going to use this as a final rinse. And each time you're going to wash your hair, you use this. Now you can store it in the refrigerator, or better yet, you can store it in a spray bottle, and each time you wash your hair, and even if you don't feel like washing your hair, you spritz it in your ear. Pay attention to the scalp, because what the rosemary is going to do to the scalp, not the scalp, the hair follicles, it's going to hydrate that hair follicles, and it's going to help the hair to go much thicker. So you're going to focus with that rosemary water on the scalp. That's where you need it, especially if you have thinning hair. Now, if you have like split ends and all of that, you spritz it all over, you blow dry your hair or let your hair dry naturally, and then you move on to using the other hair remedy. But definitely give this rosemary a go. Don't take my word for it, just research it for yourself and see the wonderful, amazing benefits that rosemary have for your hair. And if you're on the chat and you have used rosemary for your hair before, please leave a comment. Another way that you can use this wonderful rosemary is to just crush that rosemary or blend that rosemary. And guess what you're going to pour in this rosemary? You're going to pour some coconut oil or some olive oil. I know not everyone can use these kind of oils in their hair because it tends to let it just hang like that. But a little goes a long way. You're going to pour your favorite oil. You could even melt some shea butter, which is good for the hair, and pour it over the rosemary and you're going to let it sit there for a couple of days, what is happening? You're getting the oil from the rosemary, you're infusing it, and that's why you're going to either crush it with your hands or you're going to blend it really nice, and then you leave it in it. No need to remove the rosemary, just leave it there and just take the oil and do it, oil your scalp, rub your split ends with it, and do, just take care of your hair with it. So just imagine you use the rosemary spritzer water that you make for your hair, and then you use the infused oil on your scalp. Give it a try. Do not be too skeptical when it comes on to this rosemary. It's a very old remedy, age. Okay? And nowadays people tend to forget, but it's coming right back since a lot of people are looking for the natural way to go for the hair. So, get yourself familiar with this rosemary because it do a lot of amazing thing for not only your hair, but also a lot of amazing thing for your body. You could even drink this rosemary water, and it's going to do wonders for your inside, just cleaning that colon and just flushing out the system. Wonderful herb to use all over. Okay, let me take some comments. Gigi, hello, I've been watching you for a while and you are for real. My hair has grew when I thought it couldn't. Thank you so much. And I know what you're using. Most likely you're using one of the castor oil remedy. All right. So now you have something new that you're going to try. All right. Now let me see. Lucy, those of us. Okay, I just read that. So let me scroll to the bottom. Hi, Karen. Karen McDowell, that is. I just missed what you said. Just flew up right. Dalibio, I mix rosemary oil and black castor oil for my hair. And guess what? That was one of the remedy that I was going to give you today. So somebody already have it going. The black castor oil. And guys, I'm going to be coming up with some wonderful, amazing stuff for us ladies using the black castor oil in the coming week. Gonna be using the good old Jamaican black castor oil, so stay tuned for that. So we're gonna be like going on a castor oil rampage, anyway, we'll talk about that soon. Now we also have Sarah Boop BOP, almost like Betty Boop. Hello, wonderful Chichi, big hugs and love from Oxford. All right, here comes the UK people now. Thanks you for uplifting us and all the odd work you do. So you out there from the UK, as I just mentioned, the link that I'm going to be now listing, I'm going to be listing link for you guys in the UK to go and shop my store, my Amazon storefront, and all the good stuff that I place online. All right, girlie Sylvia, hello, how are you? Hi, Gigi, how are you? Already using your remedy for my body and myself. Thumbs up to that. Magdalene, Melanie, McDonald, I really need a detangler, please. All right, that is coming up soon. And normally when you watch the Sunday show, if you are like an avid watcher, you are going to notice the trend. Most time the topic for the Sunday show, following that in that week, you're going to find some of the stuff we talk about in the form of video. So if you follow along, you will understand why sometimes the topics are for the Sunday show. Sharika, hello from Illinois. Hello, Sharika. Hi, Inga K. How are you? Norma Welma, thanks for all those wonderful information. And how far are we with time? All right, we're moving on to the next remedy. Not remedy, ingredient. I'm so into this remedy thing. That remedy. Hello, Auntie Yvette. How are you? Hi to all my wonderful family out there in Jamaica. I hope you're all watching. And as you can see, I'm sweating. And yes, I've not been taking calls because I'm so busy. But I'll return calls very soon. And my family are so accustomed to me, guys, not taking phone calls. I'm like the worst person in the family when it comes on to phone calls. I'm like, okay, I'll call back. And anyway, back to the next ingredient, and that is cedar wood. A lot of people think that cedar wood is only for male purposes because they use a lot of cedar wood in cosmetic. Now, if you don't know what cedar wood is just a tree, the cedar tree, and they just take the bark and make the oil. And they also have a lot of like essential oils that's made from cedar wood. So research cedar wood when you're done, guys. It's just a tree. I'm not going to say a plant because it could grow like really, really big. And they take the bark and they take all these parts from the tree, and they do a lot of amazing things with it. I grew up around cedar wood, so I know what cedar wood is. However, what you guys don't realize is that the cedar wood is great for your hair, and you might not be able to go and pick a leaf. Some of you might be able to do that, but if not, you can find cedarwood oil all over the internet, like all over the internet. And I definitely will put the link to some cedarwood oil below when I'm done. Right now I have a bottle of cedarwood, but I was making video with the cedarwood oil for my male subscribers because it do amazing things for them also. All right, for the beard and all of that, not what you guys thinking. All right, so the cedarwood essential oil or cedarwood oil, whichever you could get, is what you're going to use in your hair. Now you're going to use this oil as a oil that is for the scalp, mostly for the scalp. However, you can choose to use it with another carrier oil for best result because it's very strong and it's very concentrated. Okay, but it is amazing. When you think about like the castor oil for growing your hair, the cedarwood oil is right up there with it. It is such a strong remedy for your hair. Old school again, years and years ago, people with thinning hair and bald spot and all of that used to turn to the cedarwood oil for growing back the hair. But modern times has cut all of those things out, and now people are turning back to it, which these are very, 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 very effective remedy for your hair. Now, if you're on the chat and you know what cedarwood is, or you have used the cedarwood oil before in your hair, or probably for other stuff, they used it a lot for perfumes, like a lot. All of those wonderful male manly scent fragrance that you have out there, most time it is mixed with cedarwood. So cedarwood oil is great if you're a man and you have bald spot. It is the most effective oil mixed with a little castor oil you can use on your hair. I do understand us lady might not too keen on the cedarwood smell, but I do have male subscribers, so I gotta throw in something for them. However, for me, I don't mind the cedarwood smell at all. Just mix that up with some castor oil and put it on your scalp, rub it on that scalp, put a steam cap over it or walk around with it, and then you can choose to rinse it off, or you can choose to just leave it on your hair overnight and wash your hair the next morning. Spritz some rosemary water in your hair and just do it. Give it a month, guys. Okay, we're talking about natural hair growth here. We're not talking about synthetic hair growth, like you just throw something on and instantly you have long hair. No, we're talking about natural hair growth. If you want your hair to grow, it's not gonna grow in 2 days. All right, let's keep it real. You're not gonna have a fluff of hair in 1 week. No. So you got to give it time. Give it a month to 6 weeks, and definitely within the 6 week year, first of all, you're going to notice the silkiness and all of that good stuff, but give it a while to grow. Your hair is not, well, we all know, okay, so if you do like science and all of these wonderful stuff, the hair grow overnight and all of that, but you know what I mean. It's going to grow overnight, but it's not going to grow like thick and long in a week. No, it's not gonna happen. So you got to use it on a regular. All right, somebody was just saying something about cedarwood. All right, Lucy, I'm cedarwood in your closet to keep the moth away. And see what I mean? People use cedarwood for all kind of things. My dream in life, and I'm straying from the topic, is to have a cedarwood closet. For years and years and years, I so want a cedarwood closet because it was a big deal there once. I don't know if now people still know that the cedarwood closet is really good. They make the closet from cedarwood because it prevents moth and all of that. It keep your clothes good and it have a good smell and all that. So cedarwood was used all throughout the years and years and years and years, but people also use the cedarwood oil in their hair for hair growth. All right, so poem praise Chichi, love your face mask, potato, lemon, aloe vera, and coconut oil. Thank you so much, beautiful lady, beautiful lady. Oh, beautiful lady, something like that. Natural. Hello from Texas. Been watching you for a while. Great remedy. Thank you. And thank you for watching. Now, guys, if you are new to Sunday Chit Chat, this is what we do on Sunday Chit Chat. We just talk about the topic. I just, communicate with you guys, take a few questions, those that is right in my view, and we just interact with each other for 30 minutes. So that's what Sunday Chit Chat is all about. And this is a time you get to ask me, like, question, mostly about the topic. I'll do a personal Sunday chat one day soon, like real personal. But for now, we're just doing the topic. All right. Stella White. I remember my grandmother had a cedar chest. See what I mean? All right. And Sarah, yes, I saw we all soon be able to order for UK. Thank you so much. All right, great. Savi, hello from India. Elizabeth Mika or Micah, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Kava, Sati, hello. And we also have RJ. Hi, happy morning from Asia. Hong Kong, and that's somewhere I want to go. I've been to Japan, but I really want to do Hong Kong pretty soon. All right, darling, Ramnerine, hello from Trinidad. Ramnerine, Trinidad and Tobago. How are you all doing out in Trinidad? I hope you all having good weather over there. And I'm scrolling because I don't want anybody to be like, I've been shouting, Susan, Degan, everything awesome, blessing from Mobay. And that's beautiful Mobay in Jamaica. And we also have Bibet Contaden. I hope I say that. Watching from the Philippines. And a big shout out and a big hug to all of you over there in the Philippines. You guys support me so much. It's unbelievable the amount of you out there that really and truly watch my channel and are so dedicated to watching. And I just want to thank you all so much from the Philippines. Shariza, I'm Guyana. We don't see Rosemary. So you don't have Rosemary in Guyana. I am almost sure that you might not grow it. I'm not sure. You might grow it there, but you might not. But if you go to the grocery store, you're going to see a rosemary in the form of seasoning. I'm not sure where the price tag is going to be, but make sure it's just rosemary leaves. Those are just as good as the fresh rosemary, okay? If you can get the fresh one, all the better. But if not, you go in your grocery store in the spice oil and you look on the bottle for the rosemary. Do not pick up rosemary that is mixed with other leaves. Just pick up fresh, just pick up rosemary. Once you say rosemary, there's no salt, there's nothing, it's just dry rosemary leaf, and you can use that. You can definitely steam the dry rosemary leaf, okay? So that's where you're gonna find it most likely in the grocery store if you're not, at a place like here in America where you just go and you see bunches all over. You plant it in your backyard. I'm always planting rosemary because I'm so into it, like every year. Sometimes I have a plant for 2 years because you got to take it up when the time get cold and all of that stuff, but it is good. So if you could get your hands on a rosemary plant, just plant it for yourself. All right. Elizabeth, wow, your remedy really work. Win uk na Namibia. I think that's not pronounced like that. Blah, 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 blah. Namibia. I think I get that right now. That's how it is pronounced. All right, guys. So we are going to go to the next ingredient that is good for the hair, and that is sage. Sage is good for a lot of things. Especially in America, sage is used for so many things. I personally like to use sage, especially when I'm making my little Italian dishes. I like to just take that crushed leaf, the sage, and sprinkle it on some tomato with some olive oil and just eat it like that. I love it with some cucumber and stuff like that. Nice. However, most people know about sage eating, and also you use it in your house. And I do have a piece right here because I do burn sage in my house. Now, what you really don't know, they have different kinds of sage and all of that, which I don't wish to go into. When I go to the market, like the farmers market, it doesn't matter what sage they have. I just buy it because to me sage is sage. However, if you're gonna get into the burning and all of that, then that's a different story, different kind of sage for different burning. But guess what? Sage oil is great for your hair. And just the way I just tell you how you could use the rosemary, you can use the sage, fresh sage, just like that to help to grow your hair, the bald spot. Or you can use the sage oil and mix it with like shea butter or coconut oil, or my favorite is shea oil and sage. Really, really good for your hair. And while you're at it, you mix that sage oil with some castor oil. Very, very effective. Now, guys, if you want to kick this up a notch and you want to get a very strong remedy for your hair, you can actually get some rosemary oil, some sage oil, some castor oil. You mix all three together, and guess what you just make? You make one of the strongest hair growth hair oil. And for those of you who like the shea butter, you had a little in this to make it solid. You can even whisk that together to make it fluffy, and that is going to be something you use to leave in your hair. Going back to the sage, to use the sage, not the oil now. You use the oil and leave it in your hair, but to use the sage leaf, fresh sage leaf, you're going to just put a bunch of sage leaves in the pot. Pour hot water over it just like you did the rosemary, and you're going to use the sage water to spritz your hair. You're not going to smell like seasoning, okay? You are not. Sage actually have a very pleasant smell, a very light fragrant when you steep it. Now, sage is also good to drink, just so you know. And all these remedies that I just mentioned for your hair, to take care of your hair outside, they are, apart from the cedar wood, the sage and the rosemary is something that you should add to your food. All right. These spices have amazing properties, amazing antioxidants, that if you drink like some rosemary tea or some sage tea, not the best of taste when you're making it into a tea, it's also going to help to grow your hair from within, those hair follicles. And not only that, they are great for the skin, and they're great for a lot of minor medical consideration, which we won't get into. But if you want to have gorgeous skin, use up some sage and some rosemary in your food. It's gonna take it to another level, and it's also gonna help to grow your hair. Now, guys, I'm going to take the rest of the time to just talk to you guys. If you have been using any of these in your hair, or you use these for other purposes, feel free to talk right now. Just comment. If you're watching, give the video a thumbs up if you like the topic today. All right, so I'm gonna talk. Brenda, can you use dry rosemary? And I think I answered that question. Yes, you can. Lucy, all right, so I did answer that. Hi, Khichi from Southampton. Just did one of your face treatment today. Thank you so much. And we have Maji Da, Maji. Please, Khichi, don't forget my order. Don't forget my order. Happy Sunday. I'm not sure what you're saying, but yeah. And then we have Dar M, cedar wood oil. Wow, yes. Research it. Angelica, hello. And we also, guys, I don't see all the comments. When I'm done and I go read, I'm like so amazed at the amount of comments that I tend to miss. But, and we have Miriam, Valenzulia. And what is it, Miriam? Go ahead and say what you have to say right now. I don't like to see that word on the chat, so I'm giving you the platform. Let me know what you need help with. Diana Gear, I am late. What did you suggest for thinning hair? Sage, rosemary, and cedar wood oil. Those are the three things for thinning hair. You can also watch when you're done. Taranji, thank you for these remedies. And Taranji is a regular on the chat. We have Kavi, Kavya. I've been using cedar wood face mitts. It smells good. Yes, it smells really, really good. And that's why they use it a lot in like perfume, mostly for men. All right, India, yes, I see you, I see you, I see you. All right, we have Deborah, Chichi, you're the best. Thank you so much. Amina, thank you for the information. God bless you. And that's Amina, Oyatedor. Kim Arden, I want to try everything. And I know exactly what you mean. Nikki Barley, where can I buy these oil already in bottles? I'm going to list some link, but you know the favorite place that always have everything, most things you can find on Amazon. And we also have Sharon Rumble. Hi, sister. Sage and rosemary is good for memory. And see what I mean? I'm telling you, internally and externally. And we also have Elizabeth. Amen, amen, amen. And that is what is in my view right now, guys. Michelle Nugent. Why that name sounds so familiar? YW Stella. All right. Nirika Bartley. Where can I? Okay, I just answered that. And guys, I know I'm missing a lot of the comments. I don't see everything. But that's it, guys. That is our chat for today. I hope you like the topic. If you're watching, you like the topic, and you have not yet thumbs the video up, please give the video a thumbs up. Take the chat up to 100. And we are going to be having no, we're not going to be having our Friday show this coming Friday. Maybe I'll put a video in place. And if you're not familiar with the Friday show, it's Fridays. Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty. I'm not going to be around, so we're not going to have it, but we'll pick it up back the following week. Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty will be on. I will try to put a video in place of that chat, which is Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so that is for announcement. Now, guys, I post a lot of wonderful videos this week, and I would really like you guys to go and watch those videos. Some of those facial masks that I post this week are some really amazing facial masks. Some of you are already familiar with the ingredient, but all of these masks that I post this week, I put a twist to it. And those little simple adjustments to these recipes do amazing things to the skin, like really, really nice, really put you in a very good mood. So watch the lineup of video that you might miss. Now, if you're watching and you do not get notification, there's a new thing now with the notification. You got to click on the bell below. However, not only do you have to click on the bell below, but on your phone, or if you watch on your computer or your iPad, you got to allow notification from YouTube. If that is turned off in your phone or your iPad, you are not going to get the notification. So now we are told that you've got to tell the subscribers to turn on a notification on their phone. And when you turn the notification on, you make sure to select all notification from whatever channel it is that you watch, mostly from my channel, that is. I mean, I gotta, I can't speak for everybody all the time. So that is what you do. All right. So that's the new development. All right, Katie, actually, what will grow your edges thicker? And I need you to make me something for my face. Email me, please. You email me, because if I am to email you, you're not going to get an email till next year. It's no joke. It's no joke. I have like thousands. It's no joke. Like 20,000 like emails for probably less than a week. And it's no joke. It's no joke. I have a lot of videos, guys. And whenever someone watch a video, like you might watch it like 7 months ago and someone just come on and watch it, and they're going to send an email or something. So it's like a whole set. So whenever you send an email and I answer like really, really fast, you're really, really lucky. Like you just send the email and it's on the top and I see it. Still need to clean out my mailbox. So if you have a question, email, and it's best to put a huge capital letters all on the top to get my attention, or in color if you can. All right, guys, I hope you learned something today, something that you were not aware of, like the cedar wood and the sage and the rosemary for your hair. Those of you with thin hair, bald spot, edges, and I have a video, and I think I use rosemary in that for the edges on this channel. That is an amazing remedy, guys, like really, really good. So for those of you out there that wear your wig and all of that and you braid your hair all the way back really, really tight, and the front of your hair is all gone, or the back, you're going to use these wonderful remedies in your hair also. Definitely mix that sage and rosemary oil and just leave it on your hair overnight, the edges. You could also choose to use a silk cloth and just tie it down and leave it there, and it's going to help to grow back your edges. Okay, guys? So that's for today. The time is up. You can see I don't want to go, but I have so much to do, so I gotta go. I love you guys. I so love you. Thank you all for always, always watching. For those a faithful subscriber, I don't even want to say names right now. Pat Brown from St. Vincent, how are you? Welcome to the chat. So, guys, thank you all. I gotta go. My time is up. Have a great week. Take care of you. Try something today, this week. Try a scrub. Try a facial mask. Just do something for yourself, a little treat for you. Just mix something in the kitchen when you're mixing up your mask. Just hum a little song and put yourself in a good mood. And guess what? You're going to reap so much amazing benefit from these awesome natural remedies. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday. Next Sunday, I will be at a different location. If I come on and the lighting is bad, that's always my worry when I film from somewhere else. So I'm going to definitely have the show next week, Sunday, hopefully, and hopefully I'll have good lighting from another location, but the Friday show is canceled. All right, guys? I love you guys. Take care of you. Have a great week. Love yourself. Take care of you, because if you don't, no one is going to do it for you but you. Happy Sunday. Happy Monday. Have a good week. Bye-bye.